Hey guys, how is everyone today? It's Gigi coming into my kitchen. Listen, I've had 3 people to say to me this week, when are you going to bake some cookies? The cookie jar is empty. Mr. Piggy's belly is empty, and I've got to bake some cookies, y'all. So today, the cookie that I'm going to bake with you is I am going to do a pecan sandy cookie, okay? Like a shortbread cookie, on the, if you're familiar with the pecan shortbread, in the store they're called pecan sandies. Well, we're going to make some homemade pecan sandies, okay? So let's get started. I hope y'all are doing good today. I've got my stand mixer over here, and we are going to start by creaming together the butter and the sugar, okay? It calls for a cup of butter, so I've got 2 sticks of butter. And make sure I've got y'all in complete view so you can see. Angle you down just a little bit so you can see, okay? And then we're gonna add 2 sticks of butter, and the recipe calls for 2 cups of sugar, but I'm dialing it back to 1.5 cups, okay? So we're gonna cream the sugar and the butter together. I'm going to start off on low. And truthfully, my butter should be a little bit softer. It hadn't been sitting out a long time to come to room temperature. It's been sitting out for about, I'd say about 20-30 minutes. And I'm just going to let this cream until it gets creamy, and I'll be right back with you. All right, and to this, we're going to add 1 cup of cold water. And we're going to add some vanilla. We are going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to cream that together. We're going to add in our dry ingredients now. I have got 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Baking powder. Going to put it into our 3 cups of flour, and I am going to give this just a quick mix and get that baking powder and salt in with our flour, 3 cups of flour. And we're going to add that into, we're going to put our dry ingredients into our wet ingredients and mix well. Let me grab my spatula and get those sides scraped down. Just put the last bit of our flour in there. chopped pecans. Add that a cup of chopped pecans. I'll let this keep creaming up, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, we've got our oven preheated to 375 degrees. These say they're going to bake for 12 minutes, but y'all know my oven, being a gas stove, cooks really quick. So I'm starting my timer out at 9 minutes, and then I will check. But this is what our batter looks like. And as you can see, I've already got a few of them on there. I'm using my scooper, and I'm gonna pop these in a 375 degree oven, and we'll be back to give them a try together, okay? And while those are baking, let me just give you a little tip that I've learned along the way. When you add your 1 cup of cold water, if your stand mixer does not have a guard or a shield on it, do like I did and place a towel over your stand mixer, because when you add that water initially in the beginning, it's very liquidy, and so it was just starting to splatter, and so I'm like, oh, that's not going to work. So I laid a towel over my stand mixer to eliminate it splattering out of my stand mixer until it got creamy, and I added the dry ingredients and the batter got thicker. Cover your stand mixer. If you do this recipe, cover your stand mixer with a towel, or be sure to put your guard or your shield on, okay? Okay guys, our cookies are out of the oven. They baked for between 9 to 11 minutes. My grandson Gunnar is going to do our taste test for us today and give us his honest opinion on our pecan shortbread cookies. Okay, so he's a tough cookie, so he'll be honest. Hank, get that tough cookie? Yeah. Okay, so he's going to, anyhow, this is what they look like. This is what they look like. Now, these are pecan shortbread cookies.
This one I'm trying?
Yeah, this one you're trying. Okay, come over here. They got us to be able to see you, baby.
Yeah, they're good.
You can be honest if they're not good.
No, they are good. They're just not very sweet.
No, shortbread cookies are not a real sweet cookie. So they're just like a pecan sandy shortbread cookie.
They're good.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna give a taste test too and see if I agree with Gunnar. Okay. He's right. These are not even though I put sugar in them, this is not a real sweet cookie. I've got 2 more pans in the oven. They're baked at 375 for 9 to 11 minutes. You adjust your temperature according to your oven. My oven cooks a little bit fast, okay? So these are delicious. Now, I'm going to close out the video and tell you to go be the hands and feet of Jesus, be his mouthpiece. Go show some love and kindness to someone today, okay? You won't have to look far to find somebody who stands in need. I'm going to close this video out because on the counter, at the end of my kitchen counter, I'm making my grandson a pizza. So I got to get to getting, okay? I love you guys. See you again soon. Bye.